So today is Sunday, last week in June, and we're going to start some seeds after I throw a stick at my wife. She's off camera, you can't see her.
As always.
So we're going to plant some. The main reason we're going to start these two is because we enjoy, for one, because we enjoy starting stuff. Where we're going to put it at, who knows, but we'll find somewhere for it. But our garlic's about ready to come out. We'll have to have something in its place, and we have a bunch of ginger that didn't take, so we're going to put stuff in its place, and then other stuff we're going to start just because we like starting seeds. So what we're planning on putting in where the garlic is at right now is compost, but after we put the compost in, we're putting in some stuff. So I'm going to start some zucchini. These are 72 cell trays, so I'll just start one row. These are new seeds. I only stick one row in. And these zucchini are, I'm not even sure how you'd pronounce it. There's some hybrid brand we got from Johnny's. We normally get Black Beauties. We just wanted to see if those was better or worse than Black Beauties. And we still won't know because we got just a zucchini sticker. Because my tag maker upper just put zucchini on there, which that's what it is, so it's all good. We'll figure it out. If one does better than the other, we'll hopefully figure out what it is. She's changing her tag now. Tag says Shasta Daisy, but that's not what they are.
Lay off the label maker.
I should quit picking on her, but I enjoy it. Then we're going to start some watermelons. And these doesn't really matter what kind these are. You can tell what these are from the way they grow. Those I'm not sure. We've never grown that hybrid kind from Johnny's. I'm going to start one row of Crimson Sweet and one row of Sugar Baby. Personally, I like the Sugar Babies. Probably taste a little better, but they're really small and clear full of seeds. Crimson Sweet's really good watermelon though. And trust me, what we're starting here is way more than what we're going to use. I'm not sure what we'll do with what we don't use. And who's to say if it all germinates either? It ain't, who knows? You can just use watermelon on that, it doesn't matter.
What kind is this?
This is watermelon. What I just put in is watermelon. 2 rows of watermelon. What'd you put on that?
Crimson Sweet.
Is that what they was?
That's what you gave me.
Okay, well, then them Sugar Babies. She's saying what they are too. I'd have just put watermelon and called it done on 2 rows, but that's fine. However she wants to do it, suits me. Cantaloupe. Which cantaloupes, watermelons, and zucchinis are going where the garlic used to be. Some of those, probably 3 or 4 watermelons, 3 or 4 cantaloupes, and 1 or 2 zucchinis. Probably going to be more than enough for that bed. But we got peas that's going to soon be out, and we got. Looks good to me. But we got peas that'll soon be done. I'll probably put 2 rows of these in just because. And lettuce won't be long. We're kind of pushing our luck on some of these. I'm not sure what the days of maturity is on this, but and it actually doesn't even say on the pack. Interesting.
Really?
Not from Johnny. Not this one does it anyways, that I could see. Huh. Oh, okay, 80 days. 80 days, so we should be good on that then. Never mind. So that's cantaloupe, both those are. Both those 2 cantaloupe. And this is just yellow squash. Not a big fan of yellow squash, but we had some seeds left, so we're going to put some of those in too. Where we're going to put them, I don't know. We may find somewhere. I got 3 seeds left, so I'm just going to stick in right there, and right there, and call it good. Them's older seeds there, they may not grow right. They're 2022. Now I'm gonna do some cucumbers, and these won't go with the cantaloupes, because if you plant cantaloupes and cucumbers beside one another, trust me, I've made this mistake and know what it happens. Your cantaloupe tastes really good, but it actually looks and smells just like a cucumber. You cut into it, it's green. It smells just like a cucumber, but it actually tastes like a cantaloupe. So I'm not going to do that anymore. But I'm going to put 3 rows of Marketmore in. We'll do 2 rows of Marketmore and 3 rows of pickles. These will go right there. I guess right there, because you got that. You put that in different. That's all right too. Then these will be pickles. Be 3 rows. And we're, like I said, we're pushing our luck on some of these, but we'll still get a harvest. Cucumbers we definitely get a harvest on. Cantaloupes and watermelons, I'd say we're probably pushing our luck on. Zucchinis definitely ain't gonna be no issue. So that fills this tray out. So, if my lovely bride would be so kind as to take this. And she's pretty kind. So now we're going to put some kale in. This is actually our favorite kale. We tried a different kind of kale this spring and didn't care a whole lot, don't care a whole lot for it. So we ordered some the other night. And this I'm going to plant probably about 4 rows of it. Then this we'll put in where our ginger is, and with it being in the cattle panel tunnel, it should be fine to grow in there. The seed falls out of my fingers. It should be fine to stay in there all winter. We should be able to harvest out off of these kale plants until next spring without any issues. We used a couple Haas Tools seeds last year. Easy for me to say, right? We used corn. We never growed anything else from them but corn. And the corn seeds, immaculate. And blue kale is by far my favorite kale. It's really good kale. Now I'm going to start some of these, and I'm not sure. These are a beet. I can't remember exactly what kind of beet. We got them all at the Homesteaders of America conference off of Sean and Beth Doherty. They give a few seeds away. We got some trombochinos, which is a squash, and then we got some of these. These beets are freaking huge. Yeah, they were the ones they had there at the conference. They were probably, I'm going to guess, 2 foot long, probably 6 inches in diameter. I'm going to grow them. People can eat them, but they grow them mostly to feed their pigs and chickens and cows and whatnot. So we'll see how they do. They claim they store really, really good, so we'll find out, I guess. I'm just going to plant all of these. Wherever we end up, and that's to there. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows of them. Perfection. Can't remember what kind of beets they was, but they were no kidding. They were probably that long,
huge,
that big around. They actually sliced some off. You could try them. They were pretty good. I'm gonna put in some dill just because dill supposedly deters some things. Does it? I don't know. I'm gonna put in 2 rows of dill, and these seeds are small, so I'm sure we're gonna have multiple seeds in a cell. Whoops, that there had 3 in it, but I don't care. They're fairly slow to come up too, so I planted some dill. I planted some dill the other night, and well, it's probably been about 2 weeks ago now, and it's just now starting to emerge. So that's, this tray is finished. If my lovely bride would take that from me. And now we're on the last tray. This tray here, I'm going to do an experiment. I'm going to put carrots in this. I never had luck growing carrots in the garden. So this way we can control them a little better. I'm going to fill this whole thing full of carrots. If they grow, great. If they don't, then I know I'm dumber than I thought I was. These are, I'm not sure what that coating is, but they do that so they hold moisture better. They're supposed to germinate better. Do they? Couldn't prove it by me. We got about a dozen carrots out of several hundred seeds from this spring. It's almost a total waste. But these here will go down and they'll bend at the bottom of this tray. You have to plant them pretty quick once they germ, or you won't get a long carrot. You'll get a short stubby carrot. It's bent all the heck. That's alright too though. I don't really.
I like short carrots.
Do you?
Yeah.
Short and fat. Just like me, short and fat. So, you need to keep thinking about what you're going to grow, when you're going to start it, and all that stuff, because it's never too late to grow. Actually, it won't be long before time to start thinking about the winter garden, which we already have. That's why we're getting the kale in. And we'll do lettuces and onions and that kind of thing, but we won't start none of that stuff for a while. Kale lasts a long time. It won't go to flower real easy. We'll harvest off it all summer, and then we should be able to keep it all winter. So that's one thing good about that, where we're putting it. But anyways, you need to keep thinking about what you're going to plant, when you're going to plant it, where you're going to plant it at all times, because the season's only so long and you run out of time and you don't have all the food you want. So especially these days, you never know. So keep that in mind. Keep us in your thoughts and prayers, and we'll do the same to you all. So till we meet again, take care and God bless.